Hello everyone, welcome to EnggClasses YouTube channel for a video lecture series on signals and systems. In this video lecture, we'll consider representing the differential equations given below in direct form 1 and direct form 2. So what is the differential equation? Which is given as d square by dt square y of t plus d by dt of y of t plus 2 times y of t is equal to d square by dt square x of t plus d by dt of x of t. So how do I start with and how do I write the direct form 1 and direct form 2 representation? I would recommend you to watch this video till end so that we'll learn how to represent any differential equations in terms of direct form 1, direct form 2. So let us start with the solution. The differential equation, the very first step is I need to draw the blocks with respect to integrators. So what I have to do is I have to take first integration. So how many integration I have to take? I have to take double integration because the highest order of differentiation is 2. So I have to take double integration on both the sides. So let me write that taking double integration, taking double integration on both sides, taking double integration on both sides. If I do that, what I'm going to get? So double integration and d square by dt square would cancel, and I will get y of t plus here I'm going to get one integration y of t. Dt will be there, but I'll not represent it. Plus 2 times I'm going to get double integration y of t, correct, which is equal to double integration and double differentiation will cancel, and I'm going to get only x of t plus integration of x of t. I said dt will be there, but I will not represent it because I'm not going to integrate it, and I just have to write the sketch direct form 1 and direct form 2. So from this, write the expression for y of t. So what is y of t? Y of t is equal to, just take everything to the right hand side, and I'm going to get minus integration y of t, the first term, minus 2 times double integration of y of t plus x of t plus integration of x of t. For such a equation, I need to sketch direct form 1 first, and later I can sketch direct form 2. So while I am sketching direct form 1, first what I have to do is let me sketch the skeleton of that, and later I can put all the things. And after this I'm going to get one adder over here. So for that I'll just put one circle, and later I would just continue. Just let me draw it very neatly. Yes, once it is done, here I'm going to have one more adder. For that I will put one more circle so that I can put the adder later. Yes, and just continue further with a straight line. Yes, now this is the skeleton structure, and at the input I would say I have x of t, and I said these are the adders, so I would put a summation sign here also, and this is the output y of t. Is that correct? So now y of t is equal to, I have minus integration of y of t minus 2 times double integration of y of t. So to sketch that, what I do is I'll first put from this point, I'll just take it down, and here I'll put the first integration. For that I'll just draw a box, small box. Yes, after that I'll just go further, and I need double integration, correct? So that I will have one more box, and I would call that as also an integrator. Yes, here I would write this as the first integration and this as the second integration, correct? And here I would put one adder. Let me write this as the adder. And from this point to this adder I would add it, and it is, what is that signal is, minus y of t. What must be the amplitude? It is minus 1. Is that correct? Similarly, I'll take the output from the second integrator and I would add it with the previous signal. Let me just do that from this point till this point. Yes, this is how it is going to look like, and after that I have to add it with the original signal previous to that. Yes, here. And I have to be careful with the arrow mark. The arrow marks would be something like this. Correct? And after the second integral I have minus 2. So I will add minus 2, the scaling factor. Plus x of t is there, and plus integration of x of t with the amplitude 1. So that I need to consider. So from here, let me just draw a straight line, and after that I'm going to have one integrator box. So this I would call it as the integrator box, and after that I would have to join it back with the previous signal, and the previous signal is over here. So I'll just take it and I would just go up and add that with the adder. Yes, and I said we just have to be careful with the sign. This I would call it as the integrator, and its multiplying factor, the scaling factor is 1. So this is nothing but direct form 1 representation. Just me write this as direct form 1 representation. I can get this very easily. So once I get the direct form 1 representation, drawing direct form 2 becomes quite easier. What I have to do is I just have to reduce the number of integrator blocks. So here I have drawn three integrators, but I can reduce these to only two integrators, and I can draw direct form 2. So let me consider sketching direct form 2. First what we do is, again we'll draw the skeleton structure, something like this. After this I'm going to have one adder. So here I will have one adder, and I'll just continue later with a straight line. Yes, after this again I'm going to have one adder over here, and towards the end it is going to get continue as it is. Yes, so now I would write here adders, and this is the input x of t, and this is the output y of t. Correct? From here I'm going to derive the integrators. The highest order is 2. So instead of drawing three different, what I do is I will just draw two integrators. So let me draw two integrators. This is the straight line that gets followed with an integrator. After that I will draw one more integrator. So let me just consider drawing another integrator over here. Correct? And let me write this as the integrator 1. This is the second integrator. Now to get direct form 2, whatever we have on left hand side for direct form 1, that comes over right hand side. Whatever I have here, that comes on to the left hand side. That becomes very easier. So here direct form 1, the after the first integration, that is getting multiplied with 1. So that thing I need to draw it. From here I have to consider sketching this and adding this to the previous signal, that is this signal, and the direction would remain something like this, and this gets multiplied with 1. Correct? And now whatever I have here, that gets replicated over there, minus 1 and minus 2 after the first integration, and after the second integration I'm going to get something like this. Here I would sketch that, and at this position I'm going to have one adder over here. So just let me sketch that adder here. Yes, I would write an adder, And what is the multiplying factor? Multiplying factor is going to be minus 1. That is the scaling factor. And after the second integration, I need to consider again the multiplying factor as the next term, that is minus 2. From this point, I need to add it with the previous signal somewhere here, and this gets added up with the signal. And I said just be careful with the direction. This is how the direction is going to be. Is it correct? And this was minus 1 and this is minus 2. Ultimately, this is how direct form 2 structure looks like. So let me write this as direct form 2 representation. Direct form 2 representation. Yes, this is done. That's it. Quite easier. So just be careful while writing the equations. Just get this equation correct. After that, one need to sketch direct form 1, and to reduce the number of integrators, we go for direct form 2 representation. Yes, this is all about direct form 1 and direct form 2 representation for the given differential equation. I think the things are very much clear. If there are any doubts, please let me know them onto the comment section. I would definitely address those doubts. Meanwhile, subscribe to our channel EnggClasses for more videos on signals and systems. Till then, thank you everyone for watching.